I'm extra pleased to welcome back Dr. Matthew Devine, who is the Medical Director at Accountable Health Partners and the Associate Medical Director at Highland Family Medicine. His daughter, Hannah, is with us as well today. Great to have you both in studio. Welcome.
Good morning.
Now, Hannah, you're a 6th grader at 12 Corners Middle School in Brighton, right?
Yep.
Okay, we'll get to your world in just a moment. I want to start with Dad, though, first. Matt, when we talk about children and teens and healthy behaviors, why is it important that we focus on striking the right balance?
Yeah, so I think there's a combination of things that are super important for kids to really pick up, to really promote health. And it's a trifecta of sleep patterns, decreasing screen time, and really increasing activity.
Let's start with sleep patterns. The importance of sleep. We've talked a lot in this segment about it. What should we be thinking about?
Yeah, so according to the Academy of Pediatrics, essentially kids the ages of 6 to 12 years old really should get 9 to 12 hours of sleep per night. For teenagers that are 13 and above, they really need to get 8 to 10 hours of sleep a night, and that's a lot that they're sort of missing out on now. So they really want to kind of develop good habits to try to balance that so that they can be ready to go during the daytime.
Hannah, how much sleep do you typically get?
I usually shoot for like 10 hours because I need like a lot of sleep to make my day to make me feel rested.
I was going to say, when you get that 10 hours, or perhaps the better question is, when you don't get that 10 hours, can you feel a difference?
Definitely, because sometimes I don't feel good, or I'm kind of moody in the morning, and I kind of feel just not very good if I don't get enough sleep in a night.
I know how you feel. Doctor, let's talk about these other components, because they kind of go hand in hand. The importance of exercise and the limiting of screen time.
Yeah, so I think the biggest thing about exercise is it really should be 60 minutes over a 24-hour period, which a lot of times we've talked about 30 minutes of activity, but this is doubling that. So you have to think about the fact that that's significant, and having an opportunity or a venue to do that is so important because of safety outside of the home. Sometimes we struggle to get that 60 minutes, so that's critical. And then when it comes to screen time, we're really shooting to less than 2 hours of that, which think about now with the way that we teach our kids and that they're learning. They're in front of a screen a lot of the day, not just quote-unquote playing. Sometimes they're learning, so those have to be added up within that kind of calculation as well.
Hannah, what do you do to try to keep your screen time to a good amount every day?
Well, I will set a timer so I know when to get off of my screen, so I'm not on for too long.
What about exercise? What types of things do you do to try and get in, somewhere in the range of that 60 minutes that your dad was talking about?
Well, I walk to and from school because I'm less than a mile away. And sometimes if I do a sport or some kind of activity after school, it kind of gets me up in that 60-minute zone. We're
going to put a bow on part 1 of our conversation right now. Next week in part 2, we'll talk about some of the benefits of this as well. If you missed any of our conversation, we're sharing it online as always at rochesterfirst.com.